We live in a world where we have to hide to make love, while violence is practiced in broad daylight. John Winston Ono Lennon, born John Winston Lennon, October 9, 1940 – December 8, 1980, was an English singer, songwriter, musician, and peace activist who gained worldwide fame as the founder, co-songwriter, co-lead vocalist, and rhythm guitarist of the Beatles. My role in society, or any artist's or poet's role, is to try and express what we all feel, not to tell people how to feel, not as a preacher, not as a leader, but as a reflection of us all. Love is like a precious plant. You can't just accept it and leave it in the cupboard or just think it's going to get on by itself. You've got to keep on watering it. You've got to really look after it and nurture it. The thing the 60s did was to show us the possibilities and the responsibility that we all had. It wasn't the answer. It just gave us a glimpse of the possibility. I was the walrus, but now I am John. And so, my friends, you'll just have to carry on. The dream is over. When I was about 12, I used to think I must be a genius, but nobody has noticed. If there is such a thing as a genius, I am one, and if there isn't, I don't care. I am a violent man who has learned not to be violent and regrets his violence. Why in the world are we here? Surely not to live in pain and fear. Why on earth are you there? When you're everywhere, come and get your share. Trying to please everybody is impossible. If you did that, you'd end up in the middle with nobody liking you. You've just got to make the decision about what you think is your best and do it. My defenses were so great. The cocky rock and roll hero who knows all the answers was actually a terrified guy who didn't know how to cry. Simple. When I hold you in my arms and I feel my finger on your trigger, I know no one can do me no harm because happiness is a warm gun. It came in a vision. A man appeared on a flaming pie and said unto them, "From this day forward you are Beatles within a." "Thank you, Mr. Man," they said, thanking him. Our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. I think we're being run by maniacs for maniacal ends, and I think I'm liable to be put away as insane for expressing that. That's what's insane about it. I would like to say thank you on behalf of the group and ourselves, and I hope we've passed the audition. You're all geniuses, and you're all beautiful. You don't need anyone to tell you who you are. You are what you are. Get out there and get peace. Think peace, and live peace, and breed peace, and you'll get it as soon as you like. The world is still spinning, and so are we, and so are you. When the spinning stops, that'll be the time to worry, not before. We insult her every day on TV and wonder why she has no guts or confidence. When she's young, we kill her will to be free while telling her not to be so smart. We put her down for being so dumb. Jesus was all right, but his disciples were thick and ordinary. It's them twisting it that ruins it for me. People are just uptight because the kids are having fun. They didn't have the same freedom because they didn't take it. They just followed the lives laid down by their parents, and they are jealous of the people who didn't do that. Sitting in an English garden waiting for the sun, and if the sun don't come, we'll be standing in the English rain. I regret profoundly that I was not an American and not born in Greenwich Village. It may be dying, and there might be a lot of dirt in the air you breathe, but this is where it's happening. Those of you in the cheaper seats can clap your hands, and those of you in the balcony can just rattle your jewelry. People think you want them to do something or say something special. You don't. You just want them to be themselves, so you can be yourself. If I'd lived in Roman times, I'd have lived in Rome. Where else? Today America is the Roman Empire, and New York is Rome itself. Life is something that happens while you're busy making other plans. Life is what is happening today while you were planning tomorrow. In the end, everything will be okay. If it's not okay, it's not the end.